So, Pragmata is out and going about as well as you expected. No, actually, it's going really well. Everybody's absolutely loving this title. It's like activating the dad genes and all the men who play it, while it activates the mother genes of all the women who play it. I mean, it is one of those things that it is being dubbed a Dead Space as a result because of its similarities to Dead Space, but you're playing as what is he, sort of like a soldier, but he's also he's like a repair guy, I guess, a soldier repair man, right? And he gets saved by the little robot girl, and then he protects the little robot girl. So, it's great. It's a wholesome game. There's a lot of wholesome fun to be had, but it also brings out the absolute degenerates. Let me tell you. Absolute degenerates. There's other words for them. Let's see. What is a family-friendly way to put this? PDFs? Or something like that. I hope you understand the terminology, but that's what we're going to go with, the algorithm and all that good stuff. But yeah, so there are actual... Wow. Like, really? So we got this guy who got all upset because apparently the Pragmata Twitter account, X account, sorry, I was trying to think of the word and I got it wrong, blocked them. Why did they block them? Because apparently they came out and was like, how dare you censor Diana? And it's like, really, dude? Really? Like, did you really write that out and read it back to yourself and said that was the thing to send? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so, like I said, it brings out the degenerates. These are the people who used to live on Tumblr, but now they also infest Reddit a lot of times. And apparently they also had an influx of these people because apparently they were sharing a lot of not safe for work stuff, and they were trying to counteract that sort of thing. But yeah, so the guy who needs a wood chipper has apparently already had his account suspended, so who would have thunk that at all? But we got other people, don't worry, there's other people who are making comments, who are talking about this stuff, who are just absolutely telling on themselves about who they are and stuff. But yeah, this is the consultant one, the whole sweet baby, get sweet baby to help you out, because apparently, these absolute weirdos, these supposedly, what are they, the normal people, right? But yeah, these normal people apparently look at a kid and immediately think of sex for some reason. It's just like, really, guys? Yeah, this is not the look you want to go with. But yeah, we've got this absolute tool here. Who's marketing or managing the game? Japan are actually so retarded it hurts. Are they? Or is it just you? Get a consultant from the West. That way, you don't have an emote that references some PDF meme as your badge. Now, personally, I actually have no idea what they're talking about. See, I don't swim around in the circles that PDFs do, so I don't know what their terminology or their knowledge or how they go about doing things would be. Apparently, this absolute clown does, which is weird. But yeah, so I did have somebody actually tell me to ask Rock what it meant. So I did absolutely do that. And somewhere it's down in here. So let's bring it up. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was somewhere else. Shoot. I'll bring it on screen, I swear, at some point. Anyway, so yeah, I asked Grok. I asked the question, what does the crying face emoji mean in the anime community? And it gave me this, right? And it essentially gave me like 3 or 4 pages worth of this, where it just essentially is like reiterating itself. And as I suspected, the crying emoji can be used for overwhelming cuteness or overwhelming emotions, that sort of thing, appreciated things, things normal people use it for, arousal or appreciation, especially for a cute lolly or cunning characters paired with, oh, whatever those words are. I don't even know how to make those noises. Or other exclamations and Japanese sounds for excitement, stuff like that. Which that's talking about the hentai crowd, right? So that's the cartoon corn stuff. If you don't know what hentai is, this talking about them. Of course, laughing extremely hard that you're crying. That's the next thing. Genuine, intense sadness or despair, or emotional overwhelming. So those are your three meanings for this. Nothing there actually says anything about PDFs or the map community, as they like to be called for some odd reason. Personally, I think they all need wood chippers, but that's just me. But yeah, so I did look it up, and then I did ask for clarification because I couldn't figure out where the person was talking about, because he was like, you should look it up, as if Grok was going to tell me. And Grok never did actually tell me, so I don't know. But then you have Gulhag here. This person absolutely embodies their screen name, Gulhag. I feel like it's a breach of ethics at this point to decide child characters for an audience of majority male gamers. Yeah, so the degenerates on Reddit, yeah, they did get banned and stuff. Okay, we got that. We all largely condemn those degenerates. We don't associate with them, which tends to happen, right? But the fact that Gulhag has practically tweeted off about this thing since it launched, talking about how everybody who likes it apparently is a PDF, because that's apparently all they can do is when they see a little girl is think about, that sort of thing. Tells us a lot more about who you are. I'm not going to dwell on it too much, because there was a lot there, and I couldn't find her for a minute. And yeah. So I wound up with a screenshot from somebody. And there we go. But yeah. And then you have this here. So you have the fact that this game is just activating feminists in real time, right? Like, Pragmata is destroying years of leftist programming and activating women's ovaries in real time. And so it's giving them the motherhood vibes. So let's take a look at that real quick.
She's so cute. Helmet on.
Diana?
Just puts his helmet on. He's like, mid-conversation, I'm out.
Anyway, so yeah, there was a few of them who were like that, right? So several of them, which is funny. It's really great. It's like, yeah, years of leftist programming just completely being destroyed in these moments. The only problem is it came back, right? They remembered they're supposed to be against this sort of thing. It's like so strange place to see my content pop up here. Take me out of context without any credit to push your narrative. It makes me actually so sick. We're just playing a game I really love and share a wholesome moment. I'm going to touch grass. This is enough internet for me today. So they got really upset. I found out that people were like, yeah, it's changing feminist minds. Their programming was never actually fixed. It just reverted back when they stopped playing, unfortunately. So let's see. And then our favorite, Hassan, the dog zapping, terrorist supporting Diddy Piker. I couldn't think of the word. Had words to say about it too, apparently. So the Twitch streamer Hassan Piker gives his take on Pragmata. Why is that word so hard for me to say? Hassan states. So he doesn't know anything really about it for the most part. But anyway, so what's really interesting about this is all these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about starting families and stuff. And I don't understand why this has become a thing that they care about. Because people want to start families. It's just a natural thing. Something, of course, Hassan doesn't know, because he's just a silver spoon socialist who lives in a mansion by himself because nobody wants to deal with him anymore. I mean, when he wants us to believe that he's actually a kind person, he flies himself to Cuba with a bunch of other people, stays at their 5-star hotel, and peppers the poor Cubans with wads of cash, of course, to show how virtuous he is. But aside from that, like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you can actually experience. Really? Are we going with the whole incel thing? The argument he's making? You should care about the things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around with seriously, what is up with these people and their obsession with sex? Like, this is their go-to all the damn time. It's like incel, unfuckable, you don't know what sex is, you don't know the touch of a woman, and all this other stuff, right? And these are the same people. They go to that all the damn time for some reason. That's what I don't understand. It's like, why are they so obsessed with that? It's because they're sociopaths, right? Narcissists. But anyway, so Hassan opened his big fat mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, technically, I guess it's a small mouth. I saw the picture with the shoulder pads. The fact that you admit you wore shoulder pads to anyway. Remember, folks, lying is OP. Hassan Piker, but no, that's just hilarious. Yeah, I got nothing on that. Yeah. Anyway, go watch the Legendary series. You'll get more. Anyway, so then you've got this here, right? Funny how paternal instincts for children with a model woman's face. Like, you have these people trying to, like, make Diana into something she's not. Okay? Tried really hard. This is just horrible looking. So they've taken her and then made her more realistic, right? Instead of, the fact that she's a video game character. But anyway, Pragmata claims game is for PDFs, immediately disproves own claims by admitting the character does not look childlike compared to obvious AI example on right, meaning the character looks less childlike, which is the exact opposite of what PDFs want, actually. Entire argument crumbles by their own free will. It's just, wow. It's like, yeah, looks too much like a little girl, and then does this, and it's like, yeah, okay. Anyway. Let's see, what else we got? We got this here. Fans accuse, oh, that's the meme. Should have put that into the other thing. Yeah, we should have talked about this when we actually talked about the meme, but yeah, that Kotaku had to weigh into. Kotaku actually has weighed in with 3 different articles at this point. They've talked about the Reddit bans, they've talked about this meme, and then they talked about something else, and I can't quite remember it. Actually, I think it was something praising Pragmatic, which was interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you later.